don't know if it is these new spreads that I'm developing or this set of cards or this new vibration that I'm on, all of the above. But these readings lately have just been hard hitters, cutting to the straight of the matter. And I just did this really great Facebook Live and I got called out. So if this one doesn't speak to you, go check that one out. They'll both be on YouTube at some point. Alright. So if this reading calls to you, you would like to get your own private reading, it's called Illusions and Illumination. You can send me a message with that keyword to book, or you can add your comments, questions, and concerns once it's posted, or if you need any kind of clarification. All right, what illusions are currently clouding your judgment? Six of Wands, and it came out reverse. So it's this fear in regard to your lack of success, whether that's current or that you don't believe that you have what it takes to be successful. And that's kind of sad. So let's kind of dig into this. What shadow aspects are being highlighted by this full moon? So, Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Whoa. So, this feeling like you're unsuccessful at something is having to do with the speed in which it is happening. Good things take time. Things that are worth it aren't going to be easy. And things that are easy aren't going to be worth it. Maybe you needed to hear that. But it's something about this speed. And this seems to be a kind of overwhelming theme in the collective. That the speed in which something is happening is kind of causing you to lose faith and be in this downward shadowy spiral. It's something is not unfolding either as fast as you thought it was going to, or on the timeline that you thought it was going to. But guess what? That's your ego, because the soul operates on its own timeline. It operates on divine time, and humans want to impose their timelines and constructs on that order, and that's not the way it works. All right, how do these shadows affect your relationships and communication? Temperance reverse. So there isn't that give and take. There isn't that balance between the light and the shadow. It's either one or the other. And likely, from what it's looking like, it's all shadow right now. And you're not allowing for this refinement process to happen. And the mantra that came through in the channel on the other reading that I did was allow for that refinement to receive. So if you're not feeling like you're receiving your accolades or the success that you're trying so hard for, you need to allow for that temperance to happen. You need to allow for the light and the dark to balance out, and the heart and the head and the ego and the soul. They need to be tempered so that you're able to receive not just whatever it is that you're working on, but those intuitive messages and those divine messages and those signs and the synchronicities that are meant for you, that are going to help guide you and keep you in alignment. Because ultimately, if you're feeling like you're not in a state of success and that things are not happening the way that they are meant to happen, then you are what's out of alignment. What fear is being triggered in this cycle? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Y'all got some heavy energy over here. So it's this feeling dissatisfied and like you don't have what you need to make things happen. And this feels like something within your material world. So whether that be connected to your finances, your jobs, your relationships, it's something in the material plane here that just, it's eating at you at this point. It's causing this downward spiral, this dark shadow, and it's creating this negative, naggy, yucky mood for you. That's not nice. If you would like a energy clearing, healing, that might be something we need to work on and clear and dig to the bottom of. If you feel called, reach out to me. So, what truth are you avoiding acknowledging? Whoa, there's a lot here. So this has to do with, we have 2 swords, 8 of Wands reversed, and 3 of Pentacles reversed. So you feel like things are stuck and stagnant because someone else is not communicating, someone else is not working with you, someone else isn't doing what they're supposed to do. Don't worry about what anybody else is or is not doing, and put this focus back on yourself, because whatever this is putting you into a really nasty downward spiral, into a state of disempowerment. And instead of taking this opportunity to refine yourself and look at yourself and what you need to be doing, you're putting the blame on someone else. And don't worry, I'm getting called out here myself too, because we have a tendency as humans to do that, to place the blame on someone else because it's easier. You have the power to adjust and do what you need to do. If someone is showing up in a way that you don't like, there's misalignment there. What do you need to do to realign with your values? Do you need to step away from the connection? Do you need to set stronger boundaries? There are things that you can do where you have power and control, which is over yourself. All right. What lesson is this shadow aspect teaching you? Death. Sometimes cycles need to end. Sometimes relationships, connections, projects, sometimes you just need to call it a day and put it to bed. One of the readers that I watched, I didn't fully watch her video today, but she said something about forgive yourself for not walking away the first time and do it now, kind of a thing. So perhaps that's what you need to do, whether it be something that you've invested in with work or career or a project or some aspect of a relationship. Because there, whatever this is, there's lack of communication, there's lack of being on the same page, so there's this stalemate here, and it's creating this internal chaos, and it's not allowing for you to grow or to heal or to do much of anything because you're sitting and stewing in it. And my throat is like really itchy, like almost like if you inhaled like smoke, like wood fire smoke, like getting choked up, like that's stuffy. Perhaps you need an energy clearing. Smudge your space, get rid of that stagnant energy. But grow, the quote on the death card here says growth means leaving something behind. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. Part of this is the pattern and behaviors that are going on here in your own thoughts. All right. What can you embrace about the hidden part of yourself? 10 of Swords, that you have the power to let go of this victimization, this victim mindset, because it does not look like it's serving you. You're sitting here stewing in all of this nasty, filthy, yucky, dense energy, that you have this opportunity for rebirth and recovery and healing if you choose it. That's the key here. If you choose it. What needs to be released to move forward? It's going to be a very telling card. What needs to be released to move forward? Yeah. The Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. This feeling like you're left out in the cold, holier than thou, cut, slice, and burn. You're not doing what I want you to. Energy. You need to leave it behind. It is not serving you. It is not serving your connection. It is not serving your projects, whatever this is. It's the block and what's making you feel like you're left out in the cold and like your efforts are not working. Get clear about what you want, what your values and your boundaries are, and allow for that to be the energy that you embody as you move forward. Because when you have that clarity and you can take that ownership, either all of this will self-correct or it will be removed from your life. It'll be part of this death and this end of this cycle, and you will need to have this new beginning. But again, it's something you have to choose for yourself. Right. What action will lead to personal transformation during this cycle? So if you do this, we have Hangman, Seven of Pentacles, came out reversed. So if you're able to do this, you will gain the illumination and the enlightenment as to why things weren't working, why there was stalemate, why you weren't on the same page. And you will be able to correct that and better invest in the things that are aligned with who you are and what you want. And essentially, you will have the pieces there available to you that will allow you to invest in something new. Perhaps it is a whole new cycle with this. Perhaps you're just throwing out what doesn't work and you're moving forward with what does work. Or perhaps you're leaving all of this behind and starting a new project or a new relationship or whatever it is, however that resonates for you. What strength is emerging from this illumination? Five of Wands and the Empress. So you're going to learn to stop fighting yourself or each other, and you're going to learn to fight with or for what you want in this Empress energy, in this fully embodied knowing who you are, what you want, and not settling for less. Getting out of this victim mindset, picking up that sword and putting it to good use to stand in your truth, in your clarity, and to move forward with that action and that intention in this new cycle. We also did have polar shifts and timeline shifts and all these kinds of new things. So take this opportunity to really address what within you is coming up, what is being triggered in your life, where is that mirroring coming from? Because all the answers that you seek are in front of you. And if you need help understanding the signs and synchronicities and those patterns, please reach out to me. It's what I do best. And allow for yourself to create a happy, fruitful, abundant life, because you do have that power within you. And there are those who will work with you and will be communicative and will support you and help you achieve the success and the happiness that you seek. All right. This has been hard hitting, I'm telling you. It cuts to the truth of the matter. So again, if you would like to book this, it's called Illusions and Illumination. If you would like to donate, show your appreciation for the collective readings, there are multiple links in my bio that allow for you to do that.